I'm Will Hunter, and you're watching Fake Leaf coverage on the Fake Sports Network. Welcome back, Fake Sports fans. Well, after finishing a road trip with the loss to the Utah Mammoth, our Leafs head back home to face the St. Louis Blues. So let's have a look at the lineups and then get into the game. Playing for St. Louis on the first line is Kyle Connor, Jean Beliveau, and Jacques Lemaire. On their second line is JJ Peterka, Marco Rossi, and Claude Lemieux. On their third line is Dalibor Dvorsky, Dennis Maruk, and Fabian Zetterlund. And on their fourth line is Cole Beaudoin, Philip Tomasino, and Luke Evangelista. On defense, on the first pair is Pavel Matukov with Simon Nemec. On their second pair is Brian Emblom, Marek Zidlicki. And on their third pair is Lucas Cormier with Justin Barron. Starting the net is Turk Broda, with Alexander Gorgiev backing up. And their scratch players tonight are Frank Nazar, Taylor Hall, and Braden Schneider. Playing for the Leafs on the first line is Alex Ovechkin, Peter Forsberg, and Mikko Rantanen. On the second line, Carter Verhaeghe, Daniel Briere, and Brian Mullen. On the third line, Brandon Saad, Jordan Stahl, and Robert McMillan. And on their fourth line is Woody Dumart, Mark Jankowski, and Willie Lindstrom. On defense, on the first pair is Zdeno Chara, with Chris Letang. On the second pair, Adam Pelech, with Justin Falk. And on the third pair is William Wallander, with Yuli Krupp. Starting the net is Patrick Waugh, with Marc-Andre Fleury backing up. And their scratch players tonight are Michael Garconi, David Spacek, and Tim Taylor.
Hi everybody, welcome to EA Sports, and man, the energy around this city and here inside the arena is electric as they get set to kick off a homestand. Great energy both inside and outside the arena tonight as we are just moments away now from puck drop. The Blues win the draw and they'll start on the attack. St. Louis will try to make something happen here in the offensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Forsberg. They've got numbers. Scooped into the trapper by Broda. Still plenty of time left in this frame. The game is still scoreless. And they'll start with possession. Oh, a clutch save!
The shot's coming from the middle of the ice.
Oh, he had it!
Oh!
But it goes off the inside post. Toronto's got the puck along the boards. And it's kicked away. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. Slides it across. And look at this. All sorts of pressure here building. Feeds it on over to Beliveau. Passes it over. Jostles the puck loose. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Long reach breaks up the momentum. St. Louis has possession of it now. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Rossi. Here they come on the attack down the left side. Quick shot. There's a great glove save by Waugh. And off the draw, they win possession. Rocked him right against the boards.
Well, he's up and along the wall, and there is no give, James, and that was just a thunderous hit.
Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Here's a short pass to Verhaeghe. Shot! Oh, what a save! He Got one!
Oh, James, you know that he wants to be an impact player tonight, especially because he's playing his former team for the very first time. He wants to send a clear message. Hey, my skill set, it was undervalued, and guess what? I'm going to make you pay.
Fantastic save! Keeps possession. Dumps the puck in. The Leafs gain possession along the wall. Feeds the puck across to Stahl. Love that hit.
Some players get into the game by physically engaging early. There's a fine line there, but that was executed perfectly.
Picked up along the boards by Marouk. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Takes it from the other side of the blue line. And that's poked away by Saad. Stopped by the goaltender.
Oh, goaltenders love the butterfly as he drops and slides across the crease. He makes the save. Lemieux's been struggling to put up some numbers, and it can be frustrating to head into a pointless streak and continue. When that happens, you start to get down on yourself. It can really affect your confidence. You got to focus on the little things and try and keep good habits.
Ross got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. Still scoreless in this one. St. Louis wins the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. They score!
Tomasino with the tip-in.
We've been trying to find some holes or weaknesses to his game, James, but I mean, that shutout streak has been there for a reason. He has been so impressive, actually fantastic between the pipes. So it's going to come to an end tonight, but man, he has been outstanding.
St. Louis has the game's opening goal near the midway mark of period number 1. Cheryl, does that still count as that quick start you were talking about?
I don't qualify that as a quick start, James. You know, you got to find ways to generate more offense. Listen, they capitalize on what they got, but they have to continue to find their legs and increase the pace of this game if they want to win it.
Quick feed to Evangelista. Coughs up possession of the puck. The Leafs gain possession. Lead pass ahead. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that? Denies him again.
I'm not sure if anyone's helping him out there, but he's dialed in and doing it all himself, making consecutive saves.
But it's really...
There we go, Mikko Rantanen.
He almost needed a double take there, James.
One of these one-timers we're going to go in eventually.
Precision passing is what leads to this one-timer opportunity, and it wasn't just an opportunity, James. It was a direct finish as he just slaps it.
Only took him about 5 tries.
Officials are in position, and both teams are getting ready as they get set for another face-off here. Forsberg's won the draw at center. Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. Quick pass to Rantanen. Hammers it on net. Oh, it goes right up the post.
Ovechkin's having a tough one tonight, James.
That's like the
He's been at
third post
place
already.
At the right time with good timing, but unable to convert as it goes off the pipe numerous times.
Solid check to slow him down. And the puck's kicked free. Slides it across to Chara. Moves it to Letang. The Leafs played along the wing. And that's intercepted by Lemieux. And he slides it quickly to Peterka. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Here in the back half of this period, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. The Blues take possession off the faceoff. St. Louis gains control of the puck. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. From along the walls, they're gaining momentum. They put the puck into the offensive end. Loose puck battle along the boards. Intercepts the pass. And the puck's booted away. And the play continues. Picked up along the wall by Nemec. Grabs the puck at center. Moves it quickly over to Minchikov. Handles the pass.
The goalie makes an incredible stop, but typically he just invigorates his team with his scoring and his timeliness of it.
The Blues have it against the wall. Here's a chance. Blocked in front. Sends a pass over. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. Reads the play and forces the turnover. Drills them. Flushes the leather. What a save by Roy. Just here in the late stages of this frame, we are all tied up in this one. Toronto's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. That's moved up ahead. And they continue to apply pressure here. Here's a short pass to Barron. Sends the pass over. St. Louis has it against the half wall. The Leafs get a hold of the puck in their own end. Gaining momentum along the wing. Puck scooped up by Barron. With possession along the wall. The Leafs have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Oh, the thievery coming up with the puck on the play. Puts it on net. Oh, what a stop by Roy.
Well, this save was way more difficult than it looked, James. I mean, there's so much traffic in front that he's fighting through to see, and he finds the puck to make the save.
Puck dumped in. They'll go off for a breather. The Blues take it along the wall. Into the corner now. Battle along the wall. Oh, and that battle ends as the puck gets loose. Letang's lugging the puck. And he takes the dish. Drives to the sweet spot. Scooped up along the wall by Rantanen. Good hit to bump him off the puck. Centering feed. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Looks like lineups are set and they're ready to get things back underway. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. Oh, and that's just on the side of the net.
Well, this is a product of the game being so fast. James just wants to get rid of it and fires it wide.
All right, there's the end of period number one. We'll take a breather. I'll recharge. The players will too. And we're coming back with period number two right after this.
Well, that was an exciting period. A lot of back and forth. Both teams look pretty even. Let's see what happens in the second.
Welcome back, everybody. We're your friends, Cheryl and James, and we are about to get ready to go with the second period. Still tied up here as we get underway here in period number two. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
Toronto's fortunate to be in a game here. I mean, it's tied heading into the second period, and they did not have the bulk of the play. Why? Because they turned the puck over way too many times. There's different areas of the ice where you're more vulnerable. They got to get out of those spots and find a way to move the puck quickly.
The Leafs gain possession in their own end. Across the line along the left wall. And that shot dies in traffic. Quick feed to Nemec. And now he passes up to Connor. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. The Leafs take it along the wall. Play is blown dead with the offside. We're still in the early stages of this period. We got a tie game. St. Louis wins that faceoff at center. And he gives it over to Lemieux. Toronto's got a hold of it against the wall. St. Louis gains a hold of possession. Puck battle along the boards. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. Shot!
He is so difficult to beat when he drops into that butterfly positioning and gets square to the puck, keeping his arms tight to his body. Man, it is tough to find the back of the net.
And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. The setters will glide into the dot. Toronto's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Quick pass to Folk. Takes a hit, but still hangs on to the puck. With the stop. Throws one up to Zetterlund. Hammers it from the point. Right on the doorstep. Makes a save. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. The Leafs have it from their own end. Moves it to Saad. Dumps it into the O-zone. The Blues gain control of the puck. Toronto's got the puck here in the open ice. Pushes it across to Zetterlund. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. Sends it in on the attack. Quick feed to Zetterlund. Dumps it in. Moves it quickly over to Letang. The Leafs work it through center. Stahl's got it in the offensive zone. There's the whistle as the play was offside. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Here's a short pass to Ovechkin. Back to the point it goes. And that goes off a stick. And the puck's knocked loose. Unable to reach that one.
Evangelista's determination on the puck, even though he stumbled and has a lack of balance, really shows right there, James, as he finds a way to get that pass through to the shooter.
Along the half wall with the puck. Dishes it off. Knocks it away with the stick. The Blues have it now. Quick feed to Nemec. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. And it's a quick pass to Forsberg. The Blues look to start the transition game. Through center along the wing. Sends it in deep. The Leafs get a hold of the puck along the boards. Krupp's taking it from his own end. Quick pass to Minchikov. And now he tries to get it across to Peterka. Fires it on net. Glove save, and an easy one at that. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. It's all tied up. The Leafs win the defensive zone faceoff. And he passes it up ahead to Verhaeghe. They've got some momentum here. Denied by the goaltender. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Through pass ahead. Moves it to Zidlicki. Blocker save, and he's showing up big time tonight. Beliveau exploring options with the puck. And that goes off a player. And that pass attempt is deflected. Stretches one out to Briere.
He's had a lot of offensive zone possession time, and you got to figure he knows he's one goal away from his next milestone.
Moves it quickly over to Zidlicki. The Blues are on the attack. Shot! Denies him in front. Moves the puck up to Verhaeghe. Drives to the paint. Tremendous stop with the blocker by Broda.
This is a dialed-in goaltender, very aware, knows where the shooter is in that low slot, and makes the save.
Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. And now he moves it quickly to Beaudoin. Puts it in deep. The Leafs scoop it up along the boards. Here's a short pass to Stahl. A little bump and grind, but still hangs on to the puck. The Leafs will play it from the defensive zone. Great cross-ice pass. And he takes the feed. Quick feed to Stahl. Big-time stop.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Here in the late goings of the period, the next goal could be a big one as we are tied. And off the draw, they'll take possession. And he slides it quickly to Zetterlund. Takes it out of the offensive zone and back to center. The Leafs gain control of the puck against the wall. Takes the pass. Here's a feed in front. And that's stopped. Now a quick pass to Krupp. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Picks off the feed. second period nearly in the books here. Toronto's got control of it now from their own end. Cutting to the slot. Denies him.
Broda's been outstanding. I mean, he gets to position to be able to make that point-blank save.
Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Both teams gliding into position, and the official set to drop the puck. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go.
Oh, tip in from Lindstrom.
Finish, and they're taking the lead.
Sometimes you can feel momentum swing, James. You can tell that they're playing with more confidence, and as a result, they get a little puck luck and they put it in. On a deflected shot, everyone always talks about the stick positioning. How about the timing to get to the slot area as well, and the ability to just tap it down and redirect it.
The Leafs pick up the all-important lead here as we inch closer and closer towards the second intermission.
Well, anytime you score in the back half of a period, it certainly creates some much-needed momentum that you want to carry forward to the intermission, and you can have a lengthy conversation about it and start the third with a bang.
And there's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. You don't want to go home yet, do you? Third period action still to come.
Good period for the Leafs. Last minute goal. Can't complain. No, just got to carry that momentum forward and take home the win.
Welcome back to EA Sports. The final frame looms here as the officials set to drop the puck on period number 3. Well, the moment of truth for both teams here as we are underway in the third. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
The Blues are right where they should be in this game, James, and that is behind entering the third period. Why? They just haven't had the puck. It hasn't been on their stick, which means they haven't been able to generate anything offensively.
Puck moved over to Ovechkin. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Moves the puck. St. Louis on the attack. Into the offensive end now. Takes the feed at the back end. That goes off the inside.
Another post.
And we play on.
Toronto's players can't get too frustrated here with the multiple hit post, James. They're in the lead. They've been effective in the offensive zone, and they're continually generating some shots.
Nice zone entry from the right side. St. Louis plays it against the boards. Quick pass to Nemec. And that's turned aside by Roy. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. It's 2-1. And they win the draw on their own end. And he can't hang on after that hit. Toronto's got the puck in their own end. Moves it to Folk. The Leafs will play it in their own end. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. And he slides it quickly to Folk. Tries to get the puck over to Peterka. Toronto's got possession here in the offensive zone. Shuts him down. Gives him a tap with the stick, and the referees don't like it. Let's get the official decision.
Well, the penalty killers are going to have to beat a task on this one, protecting that 1-goal lead.
Yeah, guys, this power play is ranked top 10 in the league, and you don't want them to start off on the right foot here, but as we go into their first one of the game, if they get a chance, they might capitalize on it.
The Blues gain possession along the wall. Moves it quickly over to Zidlicki. Walker save and stays out. An attempt to clear the puck from deep inside his own end. Zidlicki's got it in the defensive zone. Still has possession. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Shot! Gets a glove on it to make the save. Power play set to roll on as the setters get ready for the face-off. Off the face-off, they take the puck. A chance to clear. Oh, and a nice job getting the puck out of the zone.
First you got to get it, so the PK unit does a great job reading where that puck is going to be able to retrieve it. And then you got to get it down the ice, recognizing the glass is the best option. Perfectly executed.
Feeds it over. And they got caught up in traffic and hits a stick. That knocks it off the puck.
Helix almost back on the ice.
The Blues run out of time on the man advantage. Both sides back to even strength.
Specialty teams are critical, especially when you're down by a goal and you have an opportunity to get the equalizer, and they just weren't able to generate anything on that one. And that's a tough one to take as they remain down by a goal at even strength.
Toronto's motor has been non-stop tonight. Lots of shots on net, and they lead in the third. And it's a quick pass to Zetterlund. Fires it, and the traffic neutralizes that threat. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. Oh, how do you miss from there?
Well, this is a tough miss, James. I think he might have rushed it or even panicked a little bit. Typically, he's going to put this shot on target, but instead, he misses.
Grabbed along the boards by Zetterlund. And that's broken up. Toronto's got it in their own zone. The Blues gain possession. Takes a shot. Glove save. Past the midway mark in this period. Toronto's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. The Blues win it. Here's a blast. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Roy. California's up next on this homestand, and this should be a fun one. A few tickets still remain for this one. You know we'll be here. Hope to see you as well. And there's a little help from your friends right there from off the wing coming up with the puck. And now he moves it quickly to Verhaeghe. On the attack along the boards. He got all of that one. The Blues have it from the corner. Pinned up along the boards. Taken along the wall by Jankowski. Toronto's in transition. Here's a short pass to Beaudoin. Moves inside! And that puck leaves the zone. The Blues have it now. Takes the feed. Makes it look easy. Great positioning with the pad save. Some last-second communication before both teams get ready to drop the puck here. Forsberg's won it in their own end. Letang stick handling in his own zone. Slides the puck over. Toronto's gained possession. St. Louis has it in the defensive end. Saucer feed. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Ovechkin. The Leafs pick up steam and are on the attack. Too easy with the glove. Broda's got it and will hang on for the whistle.
Well, he's been so dialed in all game, playing confident and controlled in the crease.
Toronto's been on a roll all night long, and they continue to lead in the third. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone.
Another post.
And that slides right out to center ice. Picked up along the boards by Chara. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. Ross opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. Toronto's not far from the finish line here as they lead it late in this third. Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. Takes a shot with the stop. Picked off.
Oh, Carter Verhaeghe.
To get tight to the net here, and it's all about accuracy and a quick release. It's not about how hard it is, and he doesn't miss.
stages of this period. The Leafs have all the momentum right now, leading by 2. Toronto's won the draw, and they take possession here in the open ice. Pumped off the puck. St. Louis looks to break out in their own end. Sent into the offensive zone. Here's a chance. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Roy.
He's got a gift to read and anticipate the play, and when he drops into that butterfly position, not only is he as big as possible and covers the top half.
All alone. And that one doesn't go. What a save.
For the goalie, he makes a huge save at a critical point in the game, but for the shooter, you have to find a way to convert as you run down the stretch.
Teams are ready to go, and we're about moments away from puck drop. They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. Great reach with the poke check. Here they are on the attack. Denies him. He got all of it. Reads it perfectly in the defensive end. The Blues have pulled the goaltender here. They've got the extra attacker out on the ice in hopes of a goal. Under a minute to go in the third. Nice zone entry from the left. Goes right to the crease. Turned aside with the glove by Roy.
Roy's been really sharp tonight, James, and then just have a look at his save percentage, and he's making the stops that he needs to. But man, his team's played well. They've got going north, they've created opportunities, and the reason why they have a healthy lead.
The Blues win the faceoff. Read it perfectly and breaks up the play. Chance in an empty netter here. Picked up along the wall by Saad. A chance to end it. Long lead pass to Beliveau. And that's picked off in the defensive end. Battle along the boards. Toronto's looking to break out of their own end. The Leafs have it against the wall. Final seconds of this one, and the home fans certainly appreciate that they got their money's worth tonight. The Leafs are looking to close things out. They have been dominant all night long, and they continue to lead late in the third. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. Great save by the goaltender on that one. Final horn sounds, bringing this one to a close. So the win streak comes to an end tonight, but I'll tell you what, they didn't go down without a fight.
Yeah, James, they started it off like they were in control of the game and looking like they were going to continue on their heater, but their opponent had something to say about it. But it was a great game, back and forth action. Listen, they may not have won the game, but look for them to continue to press. They could have another streak ahead of them.
Well, hope to see you down the road real soon as we say goodbye here from ringside tonight. From all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski. Good night.
Well, a good bounce-back game for the Leafs as they outshoot St. Louis 27-25. They'll hit them 54-46. Have more time to attack. St. Louis has a slightly better passing percentage. Toronto wins the faceoffs 20-14. St. Louis got the only power play, going 0 for 1. And for the box scores for Toronto, you had Lindstrom with a goal, Pelech Falk with assists, Rantanen with a goal, Letang, Ovechkin with assists, and Verhaeghe with a goal. And Watt made 24 saves on 25 shots, 1 goal allowed for a .960 save percentage. And for St. Louis, you had Barron, Cormier with assists, Tomasino with a goal. And Broda made 24 saves on 27 shots, 3 goals allowed for an .889 save percentage. And with the win, the Leafs record improves to 52-16-4 for 108 points and a 20-point lead for first place in the league. So remember to like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you don't miss the next game as Toronto takes on the California Golden Seals.